See, I didn't think that violating a shirt was possible, but episode 3 proved me so wrong. Y'all, it just never stops getting weird. What's up, y'all? It's Kiara, and I'm patiently waiting for the day I get used to that damn bot. Holy! I just I'm really patiently waiting, but we begin from the end of the last episode where Phatsa finally has work to keep him busy. The dad walks in while they're busy with all that and literally ruins the entire mood. That mother buffer's presence annoys me so much. But I'm glad that Nakhun was so protective of him, and Patsa then shows him that he's not afraid of his dad at all. It's really telling of his character and the way he greeted and showed that he is not at all afraid of the father. Oh my goodness, it's so good. We move on to the shooting range where three new characters are introduced, one being a good looking young teenager and two new women. Now, I don't know if that woman was supposed to be a possible love rival because that other lady seems to be her potential partner, but we'll see as the show goes on. But the two, Patsa and that chick, compete, and the way that Patsa loses is so mature. He doesn't allow her to get under his skin, and it's so amazing to me. I think his character is just so well written so far. And the fact that we also discover that he has a natural talent for killing and protecting himself, to me, it means that when his life is in danger, which it will eventually happen given him being Nakhun's mate, I think being able to protect himself is really, really good. My poor baby, though, is so stuck in that giant empty house being suffocated by the staff and the bodyguards, and you can see how lonely it's making him. You can see the toll that it's taken on him, and honestly, it makes me despise Nakhun for treating Patsa like this. He keeps locking him up in the name of protection, and it's literally suffocating me as the viewer. I can't imagine him. But I'm glad that Patsa is also still so resistant to Nakhun because it's only been a couple of days. They are still strangers, so he would feel like he is a prisoner. I think the part that got me the most is when Patsa said, making this bond is no different from being tied up in chains. Like, y'all don't understand how my heart actually broke at that part. My baby is so miserable. Like I said in episode 2, go watch it if you haven't. Patsa is suffering alone, and it's so unfair. Nakun's solution, though, is to buy Pat a car. I mean, give me a man that'll just buy me $1 million car. But Patsa is different. He thinks all of this is too much. Clearly, it won't cox him. And I know that's the only way that Nakhun really knows how to make him feel better. And it makes me think that their biggest issue is misunderstanding each other, on top of their currently clashing dominant personalities, too, by the way. Y'all, they really need to sit down and talk and get to know each other better so that they can in turn understand each other better as well. Patsa does, though, initiate some type of conversation between them when he was angry for rejecting the car. He was able to go and talk to him about the whole thing, and I think it showed how emotionally mature Patsa is, and it's a side that makes me so proud. But y'all, Patsa was promised work and then he wasn't actually doing anything until Nakhun took him to the warehouse. It made me think finally he's made it out of the house. Like, it's long overdue. And the conversation that they were having lets us discover how alike they are in terms of the way that they think business wise. And I mean, mates. It makes sense, you know? But an accident does happen, and Nakhun immediately feels Patsa's pain, and it just shows how strong their bond already is. I mean, the man's heart was beaten just the night before, too. But this entire situation means he'll become more possessive. And honestly, it's understandable, but I feel the level of possessiveness is too much, and I'm not a fan. They go to the hospital, and when they come back, Nakun's dad is being pissy about how weak Patsa is. Meanwhile, his youngest is literally at the police station for not being able to control his temper. I'm sure that Akne's heart really was in the right place when he lost control because of the situation, but he needs to learn to control his anger. Then Nakhun coming home from dealing with all of that and getting a hug from the person who's supposed to be his mate makes me feel like they are getting a lot closer. And I live for moments like this. There are so many racy moments that to have just something as simple as a hug, it's refreshing and I want more. Give me more. I want to kick my feet more like this, please. Now, Sung, he is so dangerously flirtatious and constantly looks like he has lewd intentions. I mean, I'm relieved that he now knows that Peta is bonded, but he seems to be the type to try and home wreck. I could be wrong, but he should think twice about that because Nakun would definitely kill him. I do applaud this show for their consistency though, because every episode, that crazy smelling thing is evident. It's been 3 episodes and they're still doing that weird thing. Patsa's heat actually activates it, and I'm glad that Patsa held firm when Nakun wanted to do something and said no. And it took a couple of tries, but Nakun did end up respecting him. I'm like, period. More of that, please, because consent is so important. He did end up taking his shirt and trying to relieve himself in the bathroom because of the smell on his shirt. Y'all, no ways. Like, being that weird is, it's something I should be used to, but I just can't, y'all. But y'all, this is not normal behavior. And then Pata even heard you, bro. Like, that dude, I can't get used to crap like this. But anyways, I will say this episode was more of us learning how mature Pata actually is, losing amicably, willing to try make their currently unfortunate relationship better, and trying to hold himself high even through all that's happening. I'm glad that they're keeping his character as strong as it was from the first episode. He's honestly become my favorite character, and I think y'all should really stick around for more of that. But that's all, y'all. Episode 4 is coming out, so y'all do come back. Also, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of the day or not, and until next time.